Hi everyone, how you all doing? It's been a long time. Today I'm going to talk about the best foundations to use during this summer. I know some of you are wondering, oh, what foundation should I use this summer that won't be so sticky on my face and people know like I have a makeup on. So the first thing when you're talking about making up, you need to remember your primer and your concealer. And today I'm going to talk about the three things that you really need and are best for you. I don't know about the skin tones, but for my skin tone, it really works for me. And what type of skin you have, it passes every skin type, I promise you. So first, I'm going to start with the primer. This, as you can see, the Face Infinity Max Factor all day primer. I promise you, when they say all day primer, it's an all day primer. As you can see my face, I make up my face around 7 this morning on my way to school, and then from school I didn't have so much to do in school today. Then I went to the gym. I was in the gym for like 2.5 hours, and then I came back home before I made this video. I didn't make up my face for this video. This is exactly the face I had this morning till now. So this really holds it. Like, this is the best primer I've ever used. The best primer. I know it's so light, but what I do when I'm trying to put it under my eyelids, my eye balls, the eye socket, I coat it the first time, allow it to dry, and then put a second coating on it. And that's the best thing to do. So that's why I do. And it stays 24 hours. I remember a time I slept with it and I woke up the next day having the same makeup on, like I was already prepared. And then my dad was like, it's so early, why are you going to? I was like, no, I slept with my makeup on. You need to use this, it's the best. It's so light, I know, but it stays. He holds the makeup. And the surprising thing is that it can hold a MAC foundation. And this is the best foundation you can use. The Studio Fix Fluid. I use the SPF 15. It's amazing. I've been using I've used so much foundation, like different kinds of companies' foundation. But I've really met like my perfect foundation, and this is the Studio Fix. As you can see, I had to buy a pump, so it came with like a lock on, so I bought this pump, but this is the best, I promise you. I use it just few drops. I take like 4 drops and I'm done for my face. It covers everything. I had like a dark spot here, but you can even see it. It covers everything. And then the perfect way to make this like amazing, using the Studio Fix concealer like this. I saw someone's review on YouTube about this, so I tried using it because I'm always used to using creamy, light creamy texture concealer, and then I use this. Even though it's thick, I still blend it, and then I use my sponge to blend it in my skin, and it's like OMG. Amazing. I promise you, MAC has the best foundation and concealer you can ever think of, especially this. It's amazing. You need to use it. So I always put it under here, here, and then here, and I'm done. And then I just use my foundation on the face. If I want contouring, then I change how I'm going to set my face for that day. But the most amazing thing about these 3 things, when you use them, you don't sweat at all. Not at all. Oh, I will tell you this story. On this past Sunday, I went to my boyfriend's family house, and they had this barbecue, and we were in there, and when we poured the water in the stones, it went up to 75 degrees, and I had this 3 on my face. I promise you, I couldn't sweat. Can you imagine that? I didn't sweat. The only place I was sweating was like around my forehead. And everyone was like, okay, looking at me. I was like, yeah, I have a primer on. I was like, I have a primer on. That was why, So can you imagine over 70 degrees? You know how hot it was. My skin was like, I had oil on my skin because I have this smooth, soft skin. So it was like oil on my skin, but not my face. I was so scared because I was like, oh, I made up. Oh, I didn't know we were going to use the Bastille. I was like, oh my God, what should I do? Because I can't just go and shower and enter the Bastille. And voila, I was there. I was there for like 20 minutes in the Bastille. Can you imagine? My face was still intact. The only thing that went off when I was done after I scrubbed my face was my eyebrows. Because I obviously, painted my eyebrows. And when I just showered, without using a soap or anything, just water, the makeup never goes off. I showered, only my eyebrows went off. My eyeliner didn't go off because it's a waterproof. Nothing went off. Only the under of my mascara, my eyelids, that I could see like black matte. But you see the concealer on my face, everything was still intact. I didn't even need to make up after I showered. And then we had dinner with the family and before we went home. So these 3 products, I promise you, if I can use it in the Bastille of 70 degrees, you can use it throughout the summer. I was like, oh, I found my favorite now this summer. I'm not going to go away from these 3. Like my primer is finished, almost finished in a few days, I guess. But I'm still going to buy another one because this really, I deserve to buy another one. It really gave me the trust of saying that all day, and it's really all day. And I think they need to also put it all temperatures, because this really deserves an award. I promise you. Staying in the Bastille for 70 degrees, no sweating, respect to it. But I hope you all this helped you guys out. So I wish you guys the best of luck when you're looking for your foundation. But promise me, when you go for this, you'll never regret it. You'll never go back. Have a nice day. Bye. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to touch the button there and subscribe to my channel. Bye. See you soon.